Alright, today so far we have just pulled down the side shear walls for the bump out here, and there's a couple that I thought I was going to be able to salvage, but for boards anyway, that once I took the siding off, like these from the inside, didn't look so bad, and this, basically all the ones around the window didn't look so bad when the tin was on them, but when I took them off, yep, I get to redo those. And then on the top here, instead of the 1x4, I'm going to put a 2x4. So that's okay that that one's rusted, or rusted, you know what I mean, rotten. And same thing on this one. So just here is pretty bad on this one, but we got it apart, so I might as well replace it. Got the wood, so we'll get these rebuilt, put them up. Alright, we got a rough setup here, and you can see this is going to be the top of the wall, and I did put the 2x4 there while the other one was just a 1x4, and it's just a rough layout. I still have to take the 3 end 2x4s, which are still good, so they will go over here, but I don't want to take it fully apart yet because I got to do some measurements to make sure we're in the right spots for these. But I'm going to put my nail gun to use for the first time and see how it goes. Alright, here's the other shear wall. I haven't nailed anything in, just kind of patterned it out there. Still need to get a board or a 2x4 that goes across the top, but that'll go on this side. So we got that old one knocked down. Only were able to salvage a few boards, so, but that's, you know, any is better than none. This is the remnants of that shear wall, and I'm going to save that far board there, but the rest of them not so great. Maybe the board in between the window on the bottom there. That's about it. Yeah, that's what we got done this weekend. Howdy y'all. So, took the day off work. It's a Wednesday, and last time I was here I had set that wall up, but hadn't nailed it together or measured. I just kind of did a rough setup, and it was sitting on the floor over yonder, and so when I got here, measured it out, nailed it up, and moved it over here and put it in place for now. And I started building the main wall for the bump out here, and so I just set down, I think those are 14-foot 2x4s, so we did 2 of those, and then obviously I got to cut, I think this is a 20-foot wide bump out, so you know, whatever the rest is there. Got this all nailed in. Have to finish one more piece right here, so got it nailed into here, and then I got to do the last window that was in there wasn't stock. The guy had jerry rigged a different window in there, so I got to go with what trailer sizes go, which is I think this one will be spanning 4 studs, so 4 times 16 on center, whatever that is, and we'll figure out where that needs to go and finish up this second wall. I don't know if I'm going to raise it up today because it's just me. I might get my neighbor to come help me out this weekend to raise it up so I don't drop it off the side of the trailer. So anyway, that's where we are now. We'll check in a second. Alright, we're back and got this outer wall all framed in, nailed up. So we got that all done, and had to build a new header for the big window. On the other side it looked good, and when it was covered with the tin, it didn't look too bad, but then I took the tin off, and this header had seen much better days, so yep, had to cut one up today, or a couple pieces, 2x4s, make a new header for this one, so we'll have the big window framed here, and only used like 1 or 2 previously used 2x4s, and that's one of them right there. Yeah, I think next time I come here I will get it raised up into place, and I had spliced here and this little chunk came off, and it's a little wonky right here, but once we get it up I'll get it all situated. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did today. Just raise that one and put this one together. I'll start to lay out some 2x4s for this wall before I leave for the evening, but I'm a slow worker. I like to sit in this chair quite a bit, so I'm the boss. Alright, somehow I was able to lift this main wall for the bump out all by myself. I didn't record it because I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, or at least do it without having it fall over and be recorded totally failing. So anyway, sorry about that, but we got it up, got it screwed down. I probably should put a support here in the middle, but since it's only 6.5 foot-ish wall, and I screwed it down in between every 2x4 on the bottom, it seems to be pretty solid, and I don't really get winds coming from this or that direction. They usually come this way, and my property's kind of in a little dip, so it usually is in the upper treetops, the wind in this section here, so not really too worried about it. But anyway, so yeah, that was nice to get those up, and I'll work on the roof trusses next time I come out here, which will be Monday. Today is Saturday.